What's up, guys? It's the Postman. This is going to be my last video for today, I promise. Just chilling outside, going to make this video. Just watching some videos on YouTube just a little while ago, and I saw one posted by 8 the Chosen One. Guy's a major horror collector, as well as an accomplished rap artist. He just dropped a new album. But in this video he asked, what was the movie that did it for you? What was it? What was the movie that like made you a fan of a certain genre, or that just like changed your life forever? You know, a movie that really affected you in some way. And you guys have heard me talk about this film before. But it really is the one that did it for me, and that is Day of the Dead. Now, as a kid growing up, I was never a fan of horror movies. All through elementary school, it wasn't until if I remember correctly, it wasn't until I hit high school that I really became a fan. I liked science fiction films, was really into that, fantasy and science fiction, but never so much into horror. I remember going to school, I had a buddy that was a subscriber to Fangoria magazine, and he would show them to me. And you know, this was when Friday the 13th, part I think 3 and part 4 were out. And I'd look through these magazines and I'd just be, you know, horrified. And back in the day, living in Florida, my father, he would take me to the movies. I think it was every Friday, I think, and then during the summer it was like twice a week. But at least once a week we'd go to the theater, and it was a 99-cent theater, and every movie was $1, 99 cents. And this theater was maybe 4 or 5 miles from my house. And then there was another theater, the AMC 12, that was about 30 minutes from my house, and those movies were, you know, normal price, and at that time it was, I don't know, $4 or $5. But once they hit that theater, they'd end up down here at the 99-cent theater. So I get to see everything. I saw E.T. there. Empire Strikes Back, I saw that there. I think Return of the Jedi I saw there. Most of the Indiana Jones films. But anyway, we'd see, no matter what it was, we'd go see it. And I remember one movie in particular, Silver Bullet, based on Stephen King's Cycle of the Werewolf book. And we saw that, and I couldn't go to sleep for the next few nights. I had to stay up all night, had my radio and headphones out, and I was fucking terrified. So I wasn't a big... Oh, and to tell you something to really drive home that fact was, we went and saw Murphy's Romance at the 99-cent theater. This movie came out in 1985. For those of you that don't know, starred James Garner and Sally Field. Well, it was a dramatic film. It was a drama. It was like a comedy drama. But there was a part in that movie where they were watching Friday the 13th, I think at a drive-in. I think it was the first one. And I remember watching them watch this movie, and it terrified me. I couldn't sleep. So, but one movie that I know that changed my life and made me a fan forever was Day of the Dead. I remember buying this copy. I never saw it in theaters. I remember buying this movie at the Kmart for $10 on VHS. This is it. This is the exact movie I bought back when I was still in high school. It's a Video Treasures original 1985 copy. And brought it home and watched it, and it just floored me. Now, I had started getting into horror before this, and special effects makeup and whatnot. I tried my hand at it. One day I'll have to show you some photos. But like I said, I had started getting into horror previously, but this movie just changed my life. It made me a true fan, and that was the genre for me, was horror. This is my favorite out of the Romero Dead films. I used to have the special edition DVD that was fold out and had the booklet and everything. I ended up selling it. I do plan on getting that back, as well as the Blu-ray. I eventually want to get all the Romero Dead films on Blu-ray. Just a question of money, you know. Chloe! Chloe! But this is it. This is it, 8. This is the movie that made me just a Romero fan to begin with. And then just a real, genuine horror fan, and I am a zombie lover. That's my favorite subgenre of the horror films. This is zombie films. You know, some guys like vampires, werewolves, serial killers, cannibals, but zombies. That's what does it for me. And this movie was just amazing. The special effects that Tom Savini did, just way ahead of his time. And to tell you the truth, there really hasn't been a movie that has quite come close to this, in my opinion. I mean, this was 1985, but I mean, they showed the guy's head getting ripped off here, and slowly, you know, the guy's body getting torn in half slowly, and guts falling out. I mean, there really hasn't been a movie that I can put my finger on that has done anything like that since. I mean, there's been heads tore off and limbs tore off and stuff like that, but just nothing that's done it. And it looks like it really is actually happening right in front of you. As you can see, this one is signed by Richard Liberty. I do have Tom Savini's autograph. I'm going to try and I decided to start a Day of the Dead autograph project. I do have a request out to Laurie Cardile. Also have one out to, or gonna have one out to Gary Clark, who played Steele in the movie. Just waiting on Laurie Cardile to get back to me, because I want to send something that she signed to Gary Clark to get signed. So I want to get everybody involved with this film. I want to get their autographs. As I drop it. So this was it, man. Hope you enjoyed the video, 8. Love what you do, bro. Keep it up. And from Chloe and me, we're out of here.